Okay, so I was wrong. There is in fact another chapter today. I just finished recording chapter 7. I guess we're doing another one. In the background is Jojo and a very EP Eevee. To continue my rant from the last video, Eevee was my second ever Pokemon. I was playing Moon. I had no idea what I was doing. Someone traded me an Eevee egg. That very nice person gave me an Eevee egg. And it became the second Pokemon on my team. That Eevee became an Espeon that I named Patrick, and this is why Espeon is my favorite evolution. Alright, so good morning everyone and welcome to the next chapter. I just finished chapter 7 and well, here is chapter 8. The text for chapter 8 is a bit off center. Chapter 8, Ink Link. I am a little afraid that they're going to link this back to Elton Elderberry, which I really don't want. I like work, Grandpa. Your latest RCC investigation heats up with the help of your old friend Corey. But Ruby is chasing a lead of her own. Which one of you will discover the culprit faster? Aren't we supposed to be working together? Plus, a meeting with Jacob reveals several new surprises. Is he going to tell us he's living with Olivia? We know you're living with Olivia, but I like it. Okay, chapter 8, second video of the day. Let's go. Did anyone give Jacob the ominous power? You know, the thing about being able to read and being led around with his wand. Did anyone teach Jacob that? Because Jacob is going to need Braille or something. Now Jacob is either going to need Braille or he needs to be able to read with his wand like Ominous does. I think that's what Ominous does, I'm not sure actually. Hello Madam Miranel. I'm so glad to see you still frequenting Flesh and Blots after leaving Hogwarts. It's the only bookstore. There's the one they call the Curse Breaker. Oh hi. Yeah, hi. Okay, yeah, okay. Hello. Barely have time to read outside of schoolwork, but a couple books can't hurt. Have fun with the books. Hi Jacob. What up? Hi Jacob. I sent my cousin the screenshot of Jacob and he laughed. He was like, lol. Thanks for meeting me, Pip. I need help with some research. What research? What kind of research? To be honest, I'm getting a little impatient. So I'm going to figure out how to reverse Veruca's conjunctivitis curse on my own. Oh, he's still doing that. Oh, okay. That actually makes me kind of glad. I am very glad that that's still a plot. That means at some point we will definitely reverse his curse. This is either going to be a plot point that's completely ignored or it is something we're going to obsess over. Not obsess over, but Jacob is not going to be blind permanently. He is going to regain his sight at some point. I am one who completely supports Sebastian in his insane drive to cure Anne. So I don't have no choice but to support Jacob in this. Brilliant idea, Jacob. The healers are doing their best, but perhaps we can help. We can find something. I am a very unhinged person. Anything we learn can go towards helping you regain your sight. If Sarahi was as unhinged as Jacob, honestly, she would have already killed someone. Sarahi has not, because Mirula specifically did not let Sarahi learn Avada Kedavra. At least in my headcanons, I can credit Mirula there. She did not allow Sarahi to go down a path of self-destruction. I'm glad you agree, Sarahi. I won't be able to do it without you. I have a list of books we need to find. Let's shop. You can't see anything. Please learn the ominous stuff. I really thought, honestly, there was a part of me that really thought that he is trying to find cookbooks so he can also learn how to cook for Olivia. That's what I was going in my brain. At what point are you going to tell me that you're living with Olivia, dude? Should I ask for the Curse Breaker's autograph? I won't mind giving you an autograph, but I'm really not that great. Also, don't do what I did, which is don't be an idiot. Please have brain cells. Actually, I'm sure everyone has brain cells. Please use your brain cells. Don't just use one tiny brain cell that just bounces around like a Windows screensaver. I personally don't think we're going to find anything at Flesh and Blots because anything that is available in a book that's publicly available, and especially in a medical book, will already be known by the healers. So if we're going to find any way to reverse Jacob's curse, it's not going to be in Flesh and Blots. In fact, I think the only place that we can find anything to cure him will be in, you guessed it, the restricted section. That stupid inferior relic that Sebastian used could actually help here. It's just that it was never explained how exactly that relic worked. According to what little we knew about the relic, it required a sacrifice in order to work to reverse a curse. Who the heck Sebastian was intending on sacrificing, I have no idea. Because he did not invite anyone to sacrifice. At first, Ominous was going to go with them, but then he said Ominous shouldn't come and he said just Anne should come. My theory is that Sebastian decided that I don't want to sacrifice Ominous, I don't want to sacrifice my new friend either. I'll just sacrifice myself or something. I don't know what he was thinking, but basically, no one explained what kind of sacrifice the relic needs, so we have no idea whether it needs a human sacrifice or like a magic sacrifice like what Jacob did by snapping his wand. I don't know what that relic needs. No one knows. It was never explained. How does that stupid relic work? And I'm asking at this point not even because I want to use it, but because I just want to know how did that relic work? What were we even supposed to do? Holy crap. Look at that mountain of books. There's no lack of books about curses, that's for sure. Our stack is as tall as I am. It just says 6 feet. It will take me weeks to go through these. Luckily, some of them are in Braille. Thank God. What about the ones that aren't in Braille? I can help you look through them, but what's this book? Charms for lost people, objects, and places. Oh, it's nothing. We know you're living with Olivia too. Just certainly has nothing to do with reversing your curse. I'm just curious about what happened and why do you care? Please forget stupid Peregrine. Why does no one miss Rick Pick? Okay, admittedly, they will not miss Rick Pick. I do! Oh, I see. Sometimes I wonder, do you even care what happened to me? Nope. Nope. Not ever. Any remaining feelings for Dad went over that bridge with him. They weren't there to begin with. They didn't even go over the bridge. They were just never there. I do not care. He caused us all too much pain, but I understand it's important to you. Why? Dude, you need an intervention! Anyway, sorry. You're hearing this? You're hearing this crap? Okay, I shouldn't disturb EPEV. I know I should move on, but I can't seem to let it go. Why? What has that man ever done for you? Well, since we're being so open, perhaps you can tell me about something curious I heard. Olivia mentioned that you thought a chicken was too dry. Care to elaborate? Oh, that's nothing. We had dinner together. That's what friends do. Dude, shut up. You're living with him. Sorry. You know we're friends. You're the one who reconnected us. There isn't much more to say about it, really. Dude, just say it. You're in love with Olivia and you're living with her. I'm glad you're getting out. It's important to spend time with friends. You're living with her. Dude, frick me, you're living with her. In fact, that's what Olivia told me I needed to do, and it worked. I'm glad you're finding balance. Just don't forget about work. Oh, you're right. I have to get back to the office. Is it the next day already? Is it time for your 9 to 5 or whatever your weird working hours are? I'll check back with you soon so we can start researching on how to reverse the curse. He doesn't want to tell us he's living with Olivia because he knows his little sister's gonna make fun of him. He knows. He knows I'm gonna tease him. I can't wait to do that. You have to be quite bored or quite mad to go around cursing objects. I think it's the mad part. You new agents are suddenly diving headfirst into your jobs. Okay. Randomness. Keep your distance. I'm dealing with a particularly nasty curse sock over here. Oh, okay. Thank you for the warning. Sarahi, there you are. Hi, Ruby. I'm just happier than a pig in a slop working on this thing. Oh, okay. That's good. What is it with you and pigs? It's better than good. It is, and you would say, brilliant. Does that mean you've turned out something while looking into the names of the fraudulent checks? Well, you tell me. I've been researching every name of the check Griphook let us look at. Don't tell anyone, but I actually borrowed some from him. The people I interviewed don't seem to be connected. Their main connection is that they're all quite wealthy. Makes sense. If you're going to steal from someone, make sure they have the money to be stolen from. And everyone I talked to swears they didn't sign these checks. That's odd. It gets odder. The checks are signed over to various companies, but I can't find any information on any of them. That's a lead. That sounds like a lead. The absence of a clue might be a clue in itself. So there is no company. It's basically a scam. It's basically a scam company. You're starting to talk like a real detective. I'll keep researching these companies. Wait, what? Now tell me what you've dug up. I may have stumbled upon something, quite literally. We've been focused on these checks, but I met with my friend Elton and I learned he makes his own ink. Don't be Elton, please. It got me thinking, perhaps it isn't the checks that are cursed, perhaps it's the ink. Cursed ink, how creative. I like your outside the box thinking, right? Thank you, Ruby. And the lab is a perfect place to examine these checks in closer detail. Okay. The only thing that's unusual about these checks is the color of the ink. Under most light it appears black, but I give it a closer look and it's actually dark pink. It's so unique, I've never seen anything like it. And it has a vague floral scent. That doesn't seem like enough of a clue to say it's cursed though. How would someone even curse ink? Would they have to carry an ink bottle around? Especially since self-writing quills exist. Self-writing quills. Ruby, all the signatures on the checks are different, right? As far as I could tell. And there was no connection between any of the people. None, and the handwriting matched the issuers of the check. Then perhaps it's not the ink that's cursed. Perhaps it's the quill. What's wrong? Nothing, just thinking is all. I'm not sure about this cursed quill theory. What happened? What happened to loving my outside the box thinking? We'll generate better leads if we continue researching the companies these checks were made out to. What do you think we should do? I think we should look into the quill. Let's look into the quill. This is a cursed object case after all. You can chase after quills if you want, but I'm looking into these companies. Sure, we split up, I guess. Alright, I'll start researching cursed quills. And I'll look into the companies. Wait, that's not that far off. We have been dealing with black quills for many years. And we'll see whose trail ends up hotter. You're on! I have a good idea on where to start. The same person who helped me gather information on cursed amulets when I needed it. Callum. Okay. Maybe she doesn't like the... Wow. Ooh, look at these Halloween decorations anyway. Maybe she doesn't like the cursed quill theory because she has a self-writing quill that she's very attached to or something. Hello. I always take too long to decide what to eat. Don't want to regret my choice. Why would you... There is other food. Never mind. Anyone up for a game of enchanted table tennis? The table is occupied with Halloween punch and pumpkin juice and cupcakes and stuff. Sometimes I come here on my days off to visit the pets. Oh, look at the car. Look at the boy. Hey, puppy. Hey. Hi, Sarai. What's the crack? What are these words you're using, Callum? What's the crack? Thanks for meeting me, Callum. We haven't had a chance to catch up since we celebrated you solving the toy gym case. Don't worry, I won't mention that I beat your time. Ok, don't start. I saw your green guts working the case where someone is stealing from high-profile witches and wizards. You know the case I'm working on. Of course he does, he was there. I had to keep up with the new recruits. Well, I wasn't able to find a cursed object at Gringotts, but it's led to an interesting theory. I could use the expertise to see if I'm on the right path. Alright, tell me about your theory and I'll tell you if I can be of service. Alright, let's skip an energy section before we talk. I think our quill theory holds promise, Rahi. Thank you. You do. If the checks aren't cursed, and it seems unlikely that the ink is cursed. If these checks seem legitimate but people signing them swear they didn't sign them, perhaps the quill somehow has the power to forge signatures. Is that possible? Well, now you've reached the end of my expertise. That type of research will take a long time and I've got the Gringotts case to focus on. You need to speak to a history buff with extensive knowledge about province of cursed objects, so Elton. A resource in both history and the whereabouts of long forgotten antiques. Sounds like a job for my old friend Corey. Oh! Yay! Corey Hayden! Perhaps he can shed light on the history of cursed quills. I just realized I saw you with a partner at Gringotts. Ruby, is it? Why are you questioning it? You know who Ruby is. Yeah, Ruby was too interested in my quill theory. She has her own ideas. We split up here so she could look into the companies the checks are made out to. Ruby seems quite clever. She solved her first case in one way, faster than you, by the way. One day, which also means she was faster than you. However, it's unusual that she would be focused on business, knowing that this is a cursed object case. And I'm fine with Ruby. Maybe the company has a cursed object quill. I don't want Ruby to be the bad person here. No. She has her own theory and she feels strongly about it. I respect that. You obviously know her better than I do. Perhaps she'll come up with something. Hopefully one of us can come up with a solid lead soon. Thank you for your help, Callum. I'm off to see my friend Corey. Yay! Can't wait to see my bud Corey. Yay! Corey, I think, works in his parents' shop at Hogsmeade. I'm so thirsty, I'm going to order another drink before I finish this one. Okay. Just like when I'm hungry and I would order another thing before I finish the thing I already have. The leaky cauldron never disappoints. I'm glad you're happy. I'm so hungry I could eat all that soup. Soup is not going to satiate your hunger. I think. I don't think it's going to.
Whoa.
Hey, Corey! Bud looks so handsome. I love him. Srahi, it feels like it's been forever. Hi, Corey. Sit down. Corey, I know life's been moving quickly after Hogwarts. How have you been? Never better. I'm working at my family's antique shop in Hogsmeade. We're renovating right now, but you'll have to stop by once we reopen. Okay, I'll be happy to. Luckily, this downtime has allowed me to work on my writing. Oh, what are you writing? Writing anything interesting? As a matter of fact, I just completed the first draft of a gripping tale.
Whoa.
A talented Okay. So you're writing fan fiction basically. We still don't even know what R stands for. What does the W stand for? And they did not get a W, so you really should pick another letter. They got an L. Should call him L. A talented curse picker brings together her friends to defeat a mysterious organization known as W, which they didn't get to. Got an L? Sounds familiar. It's inspired by real events, so I took some liberties in the story to add my own flavor. He better have a chapter about the Dark Lioness in there. That is raping. But enough about me. Tell me what you've been up to. I have a job with the ministry in magical maintenance. Magical maintenance? That's a surprise. But just like the protagonist of my story, you were always good at cleaning up messes. It's actually one of the reasons I wanted to see you. I'm dealing with a particularly tricky mess at the moment. There's a quill that keeps malfunctioning, and if I don't stop it, I'll be cleaning up ink forever. Do you know anything about cursed quills? Wow, I'm surprised at how quickly we came up with that story about why I don't want to clean up ink forever. What did you name the protagonist, by the way? Anyway, do you know anything about cursed quills? Right, I work in an antique shop. I know everything about cursed quills. Listen closely and I'll share my knowledge of cursed quills with you. Thank you! Yay! We love Corey in this household. In this channel, we love and appreciate Corey Hayden. He is a bro and a homie. And no one shall disrespect him. Or her. Corey's female version is actually so cute, I want to kiss her. I'm not joking. I love her. And I wish I had female Corey. But Barnaby does not need any competition. Tell me more about this cursed quill that remembers everything it wrote. It's really more of a rumor, but I believe there's some truth to it. The story goes that a dark wizard cursed a quill to remember everything it wrote down. The wizard would gift it to people, and those who used it in their diaries would accidentally expose their secrets. Dark wizard would then use the information from the quill to blackmail those people. Jesus, awful. That's awful. Imagine if someone could read your innermost thoughts. That's terrible invasion privacy. Luckily, I'm an open book. I hope everyone reads what I write down. Okay, for your book. How exactly does this blackmailing quill relate to your magical maintenance case? How about this one? Shut up. Oh, you confirmed my theory about the malfunctioning quill could be cursed. I'm so glad I could help. And you've even given me an idea for my next novel. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, Corey. I should really get back to the office and share my findings with my magical maintenance partner. Anytime, Sarai, let's not be strangers. We should meet up again soon. Yeah, sure. Come to the weekend gatherings. That reminds me, we're starting a weekly meetup with the old Hogwarts gang. Yeah. What a brilliant idea. You should definitely come to the next gathering. I don't know where it is, Hogsmeade or the former student center, but you should come. I wouldn't miss it for anything. Brilliant. See you soon. I have to admit, the ROCC is decorated very beautifully for Halloween. Hey Ruby, what up? What you find? Srai, there you are, finally. Hi Ruby, I've made progress on my quill theory. That's great and all, but wait until you hear what I have to tell you. Alright, you seem excited. It'll blow your socks clean off your feet. I don't remember if I'm wearing any, Ruby. Alright, but I'd like to share what I've discovered about the quills first. Srai, talking about the quill right now would be like holding down a well. I understand you're excited about your findings, but we can't be talking over each other. You're right, I'm sorry. I'll calm down so we can share our findings together. Okay. Just calm down. We're both sharing stuff. You also share, I also share. We're not being sus of Ruby. I don't want to be. No. It's like I don't want to be sus of Elton. I don't want to be sus of Ruby. It's a completely different person. Just don't make me sus. Please. I love you, Ruby. Please don't make me sus. You found an informant that will help us with the case. That's right. Now you know where your quill theory needs to take a back seat. How did you find them? He found me. I was snooping around for one of the companies on the check and he sent me an owl. That's sus, Ruby. That's extremely sus. Not you, the other guy. My informant knows who's responsible for stealing the money. Ruby, that is extremely sus. There's no time to waste. We have to meet up with the informant immediately. Okay, I can't keep shoving the quill theory down our throat, but let's not rush into anything. Let's not rush into anything, Ruby. We have to be careful who we trust. Well, one person you should definitely trust is your partner. I trust you. It's the other guy I don't trust. I'm telling you, this informant can lead us right to the person responsible. It is never that easy, Ruby. We have to be careful. Alright, but if it turns out to be nothing, we're coming back here to test for a cursed quill. Lead the way, Ruby. I'm coming with you. But please be very careful. You've got it. Come on, Sarahi. The two of us are about to break this case wide open. Ruby, I am concerned that we're about to be attacked or something. Is the chapter over? Are you kidding me? Cliffhanger? I don't want to do these right now. I've already done so much today. I've done so many of these today. I wasn't counting. Are all 5 tasks one? I'm actually, if that's not in this chapter, I am glad for it. I have a feeling that first of all, this informant is definitely a sus guy who will attack us, put Ruby in danger. We will have to fight him, and I am very afraid. I am genuinely afraid that when we do fight this person, he will break MC's wand. I really don't want the redwood wand to be broken. It is the last proof that exists in this game that Drakepick was ever a part of MC's life. I don't want to lose that. I am afraid we're gonna lose our wand. I hope I'm wrong about this. But I guess for now, chapter's over. I am completely out of energy both in real life and in game, and I don't have the patience to do those mandatory and optional blah 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 tasks. I don't have the patience. If there is more to this chapter, which I don't think there is because it's not uncommon for Jam Studio to release chapters of cliffhangers, then I'm just gonna put it in the video next week. I don't think there is any though. So, well, Ruby is acting. I won't lie. Ruby is acting sus, but I don't want to be sus of Ruby. I like her. I think she's just excited. And this informant is definitely going to screw us over. It was the reason I'm afraid for this. It's because it was shown in the Hogwarts mystery Beyond Hogwarts trailer very specifically that MC's wand broke. I don't think Barnaby is going to be there when we are fighting the dude, but it is very possible that our wand breaks, and I don't want that. I like the redwood wand, and I also like the memory attached to it is the fact that Drakepick bought it for MC. I like that memory. I don't want to lose the one Drakepick brought us because already I miss Drakepick enough as is. Honestly, I'm out of ideas for what I should say in an outro because I just made a video before this. I've been recording 2 videos in a row, now I've played both of them in a row. I'm going to repeat the question from the last video because I was stupid and I forgot about it. Again, guys, what was your first ever Pokemon? Popley was my first ever Pokemon because I only got into playing Pokemon with Gen 7. I got into it very, very late. And I didn't care for the anime either. Wanna know in the comments? Tell me in the comments. What's your first ever Pokemon? You know, your first ever starter. Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Trico, Totodile, Fennekin. Which other starters can I remember? There's a lot of starters. Anyway, but before Coco, if you started with Gen 9 for some reason. Well, I hope you guys had fun. And I will see you all next week, okay? Bye everyone, have a nice day. Say goodnight to the Evie and Jojo. Bye, love you all.